If you want to rob a house, what you got to do?
Deja decides to knock over everything in the front.
We come out and the back windows are shattered.
I feel like the way life is, I could kind of understand why he stole that.
Listening to the Burger Hour podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Burger Hour podcast. It's your boy, Burgers.
It's Thomas Salisbury.
And
It's your
joining
boy.
us again.
It's your
Back
boy.
again.
I don't want to go.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go.
No, bro. You know who I am.
Is it Nate Kors or Scotty Tuhati?
It's not Nate
It's
Kors.
two-
No more Nate Kors. My name is Nathaniel Smith.
Where did Nate Kors come from? Don't tell me it's Michael Kors.
No, it was a basketball group that I was a part of.
Oh, it was one of those movements. Is that they call it in the Las Vegas movement?
But it was like a basketball group, a part of my AU team. We all put on Facebook. Our last name was Kors. And
Wow, I remember those days.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So you're out of that now. You got beef or you just out of that?
No, it's just that's not my name.
Just not doing it.
I don't know. Nate Kors. It does sound cool.
I
found
liked it.
himself.
I thought his real name, like Thomas was literally, it was something important. He was like, I need to know Nate's last name. I was like, it's Kors. I was like, no, it's not. I'm like, bro, how you gonna tell me? It's literally Kors. Look, and I pulled your Facebook up, and I'm like, see, Nate Kors. And then Thomas was just staring at me. He was like,
That's his
no.
alias.
He's like, I'm not even arguing with you. Like, no, not at
My
all.
alias. You said.
Are you recording to the SSD?
Yeah.
It works and everything you said?
I do
Or for
like,
mine,
but no,
yeah.
it's Nate Smith, aka Two Scotty. It's your boy.
All right, to Scotty. So, dude, we got a lot of topics to knock out.
We got a couple.
No, we have a lot. So let's open it up with the time that you got robbed in Oakland.
You got robbed in Oakland?
Oh my God, you want to talk about this?
Yes, because I have lore.
Yeah.
Why you
bro.
ain't
I
trying to
have
bust the cap in there?
No cussing.
I'm sorry.
No, so it was a quick story. So we had pulled up and we were gonna go. It was like to my great grandma's birthday, and we got off the plane and we went to Big Bear Cafe or
How
Big
close
Bear
was Big Bear Cafe to the
airport. Like 10 minutes away. Probably not even that. Probably like 4.
Okay, so I'm like 4 minutes away.
Yeah, so we pull up and we're in this big old Suburban, right, for our rental, and we just go in. We have breakfast, whatever. We come out and the back windows are shattered.
And what did they steal?
They stole one bag. They stole one
Like
bag.
a suitcase bag,
It was a suitcase. It was just it was an actual like bag because it was one of Ty's bags.
like a duffel bag. Like what was it? Backpack.
It's
Was it a rental?
kind of like the one we just carried,
But like a
kind
duffel
of
bag.
like a tote bag.
Okay.
Kind of like a tote bag, and they just took that one thing. It was crazy because my laptop was like right below hers, so if they just would have been dug deeper, they would have hit the jackpot. What were we talking about? Well, jackpot.
No, boy,
It was a
this
Lenovo.
before your back big.
They would have you know.
No, they saw it. They saw it.
They opened it up and everything was like,
Ew.
a little out of here.
Wrong car.
But yeah, so they bust our back windows out, so we had to take the van back and get a new one. But that's really all the story.
Okay.
Did you have to pay for that?
No, we had insurance on it.
Yeah. So let me tell you why this is the lore. It is known in Northern California that thieves and car burglars hang around the airport, and they go 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes away from the airport to those restaurants and break into those cars. Because what do they steal from those cars?
Luggage.
Bags. And so what I learned that's a whole ploy, and they're saying that you should never just go straight to get food after the airport. You should go drop your bags off first and then go to get food, or just go away from the airport. We always do that. Just because that's how I was raised, and my uncle, maybe he knew that because he's a cop. Maybe he knew that, and just like that's how we do it. I don't know, but I know we never go near the airport.
Yeah.
And so when I was learning about like Northern California, like when I was studying it, like if I should go or whatever, like that was like the first thing that I saw. Like that is a common thing. Like that is a common thing, and then a lot of the restaurants they're saying are getting closed down by the airports. People are starting to not go.
Yeah, no. We learned about it just then. They were like, yeah, that's why we had to sign up. We saw the sign. It was like, take your bags in because there was like a lot of robberies. And we were like,
Oh, so
what
they
the
told
fuck?
you that there.
They knew it already. And
Wow.
Yeah, we tried to get the video footage. They're like, no, we can't give it to you. You got to wait for police show, blah, 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 whatever.
Wow.
And we were like, whatever. We had insurance on the thing. It was one bag. It was like some clothes. We just going to buy some new clothes.
So was it
Right.
money that she?
No. It was some
money.
clothes.
Just the
But,
clothes. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
That's-
And it's big in San Francisco. So that one science dude, Mark Rober, made a video about it. He made a lot of videos about it, like them smashing the windows. It's a big thing in San Francisco. It's so big, like now people just leave their car doors open and like the back hatches open, just to let thieves know that there's nothing in this car that you can steal, so they don't break their windows.
Wow.
It's crazy out there.
That's
in
crazy.
Oakland.
Yeah. Well, so I learned it. Like when I learned about it,
I never knew that.
I thought I really hit the. I thought I hit the jackpot.
I never knew that. I would. Oh, I'm glad y'all know that now.
I mean, yeah, that's just not.
We did that one time in Michigan, but like we went to eat.
You did what?
Like we went to eat near the airport.
Oh,
the airport
okay.
was like right there. You talking about I was robbing people?
That's what it sounded like.
Because I'm black?
Like, no, bro, don't do me. That's what it sounded like.
I don't know,
One time
man.
when I was in Michigan, I did that. Like, it was.
I can't eat near the airport these days, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think that kind of stuff happened in Vegas. Like, that's just so ghetto.
I saw it happen with my own eyes.
And what'd you do?
We were at the restaurant.
And what'd you do?
It was too fast. I couldn't react. It was too fast. Look. We came out of with this Waffle House. What's it called? Blueberry Hill. Listen. I'll tell you my thought process. We came out of Blueberry Hill.
Oh, you told me this story.
Nyla was sitting in the car.
And you tried to get a video.
No. Some dude.
Oh, are you? Oh,
Listen.
the camera died. Bro, didn't plug up the thing.
We saw another car do it, and this I was like, oh yeah, these California people's coming over, bro. So I come out of Blueberry Hill, right? Nyla's in the car, and I see a dude in this Toyota Camry. He has a hoodie on and he has a mask on. He was sitting there like this, just like looking around, and I was like, he looks mad suspicious. He looked like he finna do something. So I walk past the car, and I hear him get out the car, and I look around, turn around, I see him. And I was like, oh yeah, he finna rob somebody. He was waiting for me to like walk out the way, like so it could be clear. He looks through the window, up like this big like SUV, and just takes like a purse out of it, gets back in the car and drives away. And there was a white dude over there. He was recording. I was looking at him like, dang, he really just did that right now. It's really coming to Vegas. And now I knew I was like, he's gonna do something, but I didn't know he was gonna do something. Maybe he just looked like he looked silly. I was gonna click my panic button. That was my first instinct, like click your panic button, maybe that's clear away or something like that.
What panic button?
My keys.
You have a panic button?
Yeah, for your alarm.
Oh.
Yeah, this button.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
It says panic on my keys.
Yeah, no, it does say panic, but I thought bro had a rape whistle.
Oh, God. I thought you did too.
I like, one of those buttons that's like when you pull the pin out, it goes. I thought you had.
No, the car alarm. I was gonna do that, but I reacted too slow, and I don't know if that was gonna do anything anyways.
What you would have did, Nate?
If I saw someone doing it?
Yeah.
To somebody else's car.
Nothing.
You just let him steal it?
I don't care.
Wow.
I mean,
I promise you, I'm not gonna get shoot over no broken window in a stolen
I'm
purse.
really not, bro.
Yeah, me neither. But I think I would have like.
What you want? Hey!
So
Hey!
I want to know the positioning. Like, where was the car? Because my thing is that if I came out and if it was obvious that my presence of him, like my presence was like causing him to wait, then I kind of would have like hung out a little bit longer, maybe.
I just feel like
Does that make sense though?
I feel like the way life is, I could kind of understand why he stole that.
They trying to reason with the robber.
He probably was hungry. Shoot.
Listen,
Sometimes people don't be robbing
It's
just to
crazy.
rob. Like people be robbing to live. Like
bro, the main thing that be locked up at the stores is baby formula.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that be in them glass things at the stores. It be baby formula. Like I can understand y'all locked up that makeup. Y'all locked up like that
Yeah.
whatever.
I can understand the wine and the bottles is locked up.
Right.
The baby
That
milk.
baby formula.
They know
Dude,
we coming up in there.
You know what I'm saying? It's sad. Like I'm not trying to justify stealing. I'm not trying to say it's right, but like it's crazy if y'all don't notice that. Like, dang, the main thing that we're losing is baby formula. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
So
I don't like thieves.
Thomas has a vendetta against thieves.
Go and get a job, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
Bro,
you need to stop the thief.
Look on
What
some.
am I gonna do?
Look,
I'm not
truthfully,
losing my life
Did you
over a
not
broken
feel?
window.
Did you not feel like your presence was deterring him?
Afterwards, maybe a little bit. But I'm like, bro, I would beat me up.
I don't know, dude. I just can't imagine. Like, but maybe I have never been in that type of situation before. But I have seen stuff where it felt like my presence caused somebody to not do something. So like I'm just hanging around a little bit longer. It didn't take nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what you doing? But you said that about me though. That I'd be like kind of talking to people when I didn't need to. Like I don't know. You never know. Maybe you saying hi to him would have made him not do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think about. That's what I would have never, bro. I got that. I know when I started thinking that.
Or like that little couple minute conversation gave the person that owns the car time to come out.
Exactly.
You know, that stuff.
Exactly. I'm not trying to like make you feel bad. I promise I'm not.
Yeah, I feel it.
But you just never know when God's trying to use you.
Yeah. You never know. That's the hardest thing about it. Cause
You never know.
Maybe, but I missed it.
Yeah,
I
you never
missed a
know.
shot.
I'll know when God was trying to use me, and it caused me. This is the moment that I knew God was trying to use me, and it caused me to always slow down in situations. I was on the bus. I was 15 years old, And this lady across from me, she just looked so emotional. And I just kept feeling like I want to ask her, you know, are you okay? Like, what do you need? Even if it's just me giving you my $5, because all I have is $5. Yeah. Like, whatever it is, like, just asking, what do you need? Is it a hug? Is it a high five? Is it, you know, a ride? I gotta call my mom if we need to do that. I was only 15, and I wasn't aware. Time going on, she couldn't get off. I had the last stop. Every day I rode that bus, I was the last one off. I was the only person. I had never rode that bus. Even after that, before that or after that, I never rode that bus. And I got to the last stop. People were on there with me. She's staying on even longer. Then we're at the second to last stop. And her son looks at her and he says, but where's daddy? And she just says like, we'll talk about that later. And she just starts crying her eyes out, like bawling her eyes out. And then we get to my stop and I'm like, she's like, the lady's like, last stop. And I'm like, getting up. I'm like, is this lady about to get off or what she about to do? And she didn't get off. And I'm like, I got to go. And I got off. She stayed on. And then, you know, the bus loops around, right? Yeah. So she stayed on and she's about to keep going back down. And all I can imagine is that I don't know what I could have done, but I definitely know God wanted me to say something. Mm-hmm. I'll never forget that time. I'll never forget that. And that was probably like the last moment that I was like, I'll never let a day pass, and God was like giving me opportunity after opportunity to like be used. Like it was right there in my face. Mm-hmm. It was right there, and she kept looking at me. That's how I knew something was wrong, because she just kept looking at me, and she's like, look at her phone. She look up, and she stare, and then look down. And I really don't know what I could have done. She was probably like 25, and I was like 15. But she stayed on. Now I imagine that she was just trying to avoid going back home to her boyfriend, or maybe he died. I don't know what happened.
Something. But you never know.
That's heartbreaking.
I got something like that. Not even too long ago. I was walking my dogs and some dude was like screaming on his phone. I don't know what happened, but he was like screaming like, I hate my life. I'm finna kill myself and all that stuff. I was walking my dogs. I was just finna just walk past because, you know. I just thought, I honestly thought he was like on drugs, but I was like, it's just like, you know, like you said, you had that feeling, but you didn't act on it. For some reason, I stopped. And I was like, what can the harm be of me just asking what's wrong? So I was like, yo, what's going on? He was like, you would never understand. You would never. And he walked by, and I didn't get offended because he was pretty harsh. And I was like, well, I'm always listening. And then he's like stopped, and he was like, well, I mean, and he started to tell me what was going on. And I was like, yeah, man, you shouldn't be telling about killing yourself, because I was once in your shoes, you know, homeless, wanted to kill myself, all that stuff. But I prevailed. I believed the same could happen to you. And then he kind of like, his energy went from frantic to like maybe I could give it another day type of thing. So I got something like that.
No, that's good. That's good. You really do never know when when God's trying to use you. God be trying to use us in all situations, in every environment, even in the hood. Mm-hmm. You gonna talk about that, bro? You talk about the hood? Have you been hearing someone talk about the hood?
Dude, I've been wanting to talk about it, but I just don't have the energy.
I don't know if I have the energy either. So there is so much controversy right now on the TikToks about being scared of people from the hood. Mm-hmm. I believe it's safe to say that all of us would be considered from the hood. I would never consider myself a hood dude, and if I don't consider myself a hood dude, then Thomas definitely can't consider himself a hood dude.
Yeah, I consider myself as a dude that lived in the hood. I'm not a hood dude. I just so happen to be around, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm not gonna get like no vibe check, like, oh, what like what's your rank or all that. No, you don't gotta go through ask people about what I used to know. I just lived in the hood. I know some hood dudes. I'm looking at my notes. Just to clarify, no hood person is worried about you, bro, unless you making yourself available. Like a person, let's say you go to the hood, 5 gold chain links, rolly on,
right,
brand new J's, Jeep, no gun, and you just walking around here, money. What you think finna happen?
Right.
Come on now.
And then the point of that is that you chose to not tuck your chains, and I think that, first of all, if you don't know hood politics, if they say about the rules and stuff, honestly, there's not that many rules. Mm-hmm. There's really not that many.
I say it's common sense, bro.
It's to us though. I've been trying to be understanding of that. Like in my opinion, it's common sense too. Like if you have all of these chains on, and you're choosing to not tuck it, Honestly, people be feeling like that makes them scared, or that feels like I have to hide myself. Think that all you want. Now, when you get robbed, don't come being confused.
I'm gonna hide my chain if there's a group of 10 white boys.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care if
Why would I put myself in that position?
If just there's a group of people that I feel like is hostile, I'm tucking.
Like, in all honesty, even if it's one person, you're like, oh, I know I could win this fight. Is your choice really to fight? Is your choice really to fight, other than to like avoid the situation completely?
Like there's situations like that P&B situation. I'm not saying he was fighting, but like there's just moments where it's like you can get that back. Just give it to him. You wanna. No, you ain't gonna take this off me.
Right.
Okay. Well, you're gonna die, and they're gonna take it off you.
Right. They're gonna take off your dead body, literally.
So I'm just be like, here,
my dead body.
Only thing I'm not gonna give up is my. I'm not
body.
giving up my wallet or my car keys, but every phone, all that, here, take it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you got to wait till I empty it out. You can have
Yeah,
a wallet. You
you
can
know
have
what I'm
the
saying?
wallet.
Yeah.
But I need my ID.
Right. Let me get my ID. Let me get my card.
Yeah.
I remember I was getting robbed.
Thomas.
Thomas got bullied.
Bro took our binders, and I was like, "Can I get my homework out of there, please? It's 30. I got to today. Please, can I get my homework?" He was like,
Dang.
"All right, fine." He just let us sit there. I felt so weak. I was really just getting my homework out.
Bro, I remember this how I knew I wasn't hood. Like I want to go back to this topic. This how I knew I just wasn't about that life. I promise you, no, this is real. I'm at least 9th grade, 8th grade. We standing on the corner. we trying to sell weed or whatever. You know, young. We thinking we know what we doing. We ain't, bro, it's dark, getting dark. It's some dude. It's some little Mexican boy. He's skinny. He looked like a nerd. Bro, all the homies, they was like, oh yeah, we finna come up. He walking by, hey yo, oh yeah, give me that. Everything. Phone, shoes, backpack, all that. And he lived on the west side, and he was like, this is how I knew. Like, he was like, come on, please, I'm just trying to get home. And instantly in my heart, like, it broke.
He's
like, I was like, dang. Cause like I just thought, like, what if that was me?
Yeah.
If that was me and I'm just trying to get home, I'm not creating no trouble and these dudes just harassing me, bro. So I was like, we was taking his stuff and I was like, nah, come on, y'all, give him back his stuff. Like, here, bro. My friend's like, no, nigga, no. I'm like, here, I was like, bro, hurry up and go home. Just go home. And then after that, I went home. I started crying and I was like, yeah, bro, not my life. Can't be.
Well, so to that point though, you know, I think all of us go through that. Like, I think even the ones who still have that life, when they first did it, they went through that. But just something about them caused them to say, I don't got no other choice. I think the first time they robbed somebody, they were still like, I can't believe I did that. But you know what? You just keep doing it. You keep doing it. You feel like you have no other option. You know, like, I think it's wrong to be scared of people from the hood, like, I mean, at the end of the day, being hood and acting ghetto, like, I think that is wrong as well. You know, stuff like that. Like, that I would consider that's ghetto, bro. That's hood. Yeah. Like, just robbing somebody for no reason.
Just doing it for no reason.
Like, just for no reason. That's definitely hood. Like, you're in 9th grade. You don't gain anything from this. Y'all wanna watch this video?
Yeah, what you got?
Hey, if you black and you don't feel safe around ghetto people, you whitewashed. I mean, hold up. I don't know if you can really say that because, you know, black don't equal ghetto. I said what I said, and I ain't saying it no more. Nah, but see, what you saying is stupid because what I think those people are trying to say is that per the type of environment that a ghetto is designed and usually does create is the type of motherfucker that you want to be fearful of if you talking about survival. You're just going to sit there and be anti-black and just say everybody from the ghetto is bad? No, mother. What I'm saying is, example, just like prison can take a good mother on average and turn them into and them up completely. That is the environment of jail. The hood, the ghetto, usually will take a regular motherfucker and them up more so that it will turn them into, I want to go back through that shit again. So what you saying is the hood and the ghetto don't produce none but crash outs. No, you ignorant. What I'm saying is I'm using the word ghetto, which represents nothing but negativity. It comes from a negative place. It represents nothing but negativity, violence, murder, death, destruction, and all of that. And I'm using that word to label that same crash out ass behavior that you defending. And that is the type of motherfucker that I don't want to live next to or go to a party with.
I kind of, at first, when I heard the topic, I was kind of genuinely upset. I was like, bro, it's like one of those things like y'all always trying to act like being from the hood or just being black in general is just a problem. And now I was thinking like other black people is having problems with other black people. But when I watched this video, it explained like just because you're black or you lived in the hood does not mean that you're hood. Nobody wants to go to McDonald's and get harassed. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to go to the store and see people being loud and doing the most and dang near starting a fight. Nobody wants to go to a restaurant. I'm not saying like having a bonnet or a do-rag on is a problem, but like the way that you're acting, you have that bonnet energy where you don't have respect of the establishment. That's what I feel like most people are trying to get at. It's not about being afraid of someone from the hood. It's about what y'all do and how y'all act to make me not want to be around you. Because like I said, we lived in the hood. I had no problems with people coming to my, like nobody came to my house, tried to rob me, tried to do this, tried to do that. No, if I minded my business, then nobody bothered me.
Right.
But if I definitely, like my sisters, they fought a lot. But if I joined my sisters in a fight, what you think gonna happen? Somebody's gonna remember my big tall ass, sorry Thomas, for fighting, and then they're gonna be like, oh, I know him. Oh yeah, that's that one dude. Yep. Now there's a continued cycle.
Right.
Then you know what I'm saying. So it's like,
when I first moved around white folks, like when the first house that I had that was around white folks and outside of the hood, that's when I felt the most unsettled. Like when I lived in the hood, I didn't necessarily feel unsafe. Like I never felt like my house was gonna get broken into. Like I knew everybody, and if somebody did break into our house, I'd be like, oh my God, that's Nunu. Yeah, that's Pookie and their son. I'm gonna go tell your mama, you better stay up about my house. It's usually the neighborhood crackhead you know me from the call his auntie. Like it's just the environment I think was so different. When you get around these white folks, they don't even speak to you in the mornings. I don't feel safe around you. Like we got these folks across the street. I'm talking about on my TikTok. We got these folks across the street. All right, listen, they moved in, and every day for the entire week, they got somebody parking down the street. It is 7 houses down, and they walk down here, and they coming in, ding dong, and they coming in like, oh my God, what is, never been here before, is this a house? You know, they point to their phone, and they go in, and I'm like, you know, they probably getting their nails done. No. Maybe they getting their hair done. No. Something going down in that house, I'm telling you. And it was crazy. They just moved in 2 weeks ago, okay? Since last week, they've been on vacation. Who can afford to move into a house, and then a week later, you on vacation?
they got money.
They don't got no money. You see her car?
Emotion.
You see her car?
Something.
They on Section 8. I don't care.
She probably a prosty.
That's what I'm thinking. She's selling body parts. And I don't mean like Jeffrey Dahmer, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
But I know what you're talking about. When I moved up over here, or where I stay, bro, I don't like it.
Yeah.
The only thing that makes it comfortable is I got Mexicans around me.
Yeah.
And then they're the ones that's like, because my Mexican neighbors, they brought me food and they made food for me. They talked to me.
It's just
my
different.
white neighbors, bro.
It's different.
One of them, their baby said hi, and they grabbed the baby, went inside, and closed the door.
They make us feel like we're the ones that are unsafe, but I feel unsafe around them. Like I don't know what y'all gonna do around me.
Like
because the thing is, like if we get mad at somebody, you're gonna know that I'm mad because X, Y, and Z, and I'm going to retaliate based on X, Y, and Z. White folk would just get out on you. They would do the movie Get Out. Like bro, what did I do to you? Like you're calling the police on me for something I never even did. Like I need to know that I did X, Y, and Z, and then you're gonna do Z, Y, X in order to respond to me.
Bro, if I move back to the west side, I already know the code. Right. Don't look nobody in the eyes for too long.
Right, exactly.
And don't don't answer too many questions. Where you from? Michigan. No, I mean where you from? Michigan.
Right.
That's it.
That's it.
I ain't from nothing.
Right. I tell them.
No, you can't come in my house.
Yeah. Right.
No, you can't see. No. Then
Right.
if they start getting comfortable, that's where problems happen.
Yeah,
just bro, it's
Say
white people. It's
yourself.
white people on the west side. They don't get bothered.
Yeah.
That's a reason. Because they not bothering nobody.
Yes.
That's it. That's
Just
That's
stay to
all.
yourself. So with this video, we talked about this earlier. I like when it gets to the point where people use analogies, because when you start comparing A and B, then it makes me understand your perspective. So he compared living in the hood as going to jail. And like, you know, when you live in the hood and you're in a hood environment, you just start doing hood things. Like
Shapes you.
Yeah, it shapes you.
For no
and then when
reason.
you're in jail, you be in a jail environment, it shapes you. And I disagree. But I can agree to disagree, because I understand now. Because when he said that's what I thought about. I thought about jail too. And y'all know how I feel about jail. Like you're not necessarily a product of where you come from. Like it does not make sense to say that because I was in the hood, I do X, Y. Like I have never just fought over whatever. I have never in my life, not one time, just fought over some messages. That is definitely hood activity.
You gotta have a strong mind.
I have
bro.
never done that before.
You gotta have a strong mind.
Well,
because some people,
partially,
bro,
I guess.
Some people, they really would go to the hood, like, and think that they've been there their whole life. You've been there for like 6 months. Yeah. Just because you smoked with the big homie over there on the corner, do not mean that you locked in.
Right.
Yeah. But then it'd be like white people, they do something. They get the N-word pass. They get this. They get that. And then they completely lose who they were. And it's all because of You just so happen to move into 24E on the west side.
Right.
I think it's just like a big enough portion of people that are like that, where they are shaped by their environment, you know, and then that trickles down.
How do you think?
What do you mean?
So, I don't know if I say it's a big enough people, because how often are people? The only way to not be shaped by your environment is honestly to leave it.
Yeah.
I think if any of us would have just stayed in the hood for our entire lives, and it's not even just about being in the hood. It's about who you're around in the hood.
Yeah.
If you stayed in the hood and allowed yourself to be around people who were not positive, and all you got to hang out was gangbangers, like there's no way you're not gonna become a gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just feel like my problem is that we're shaming people on a lack of opportunity.
Yeah, because the hood not bad if you like I say, like when we were staying there, like we could leave our door unlocked. Like,
bro, that's another thing.
And people be like, oh, I saw somebody going to your house. Like, people on the west side, like, they wouldn't, like, if they locked in with you and somebody tried it with you, they gon' definitely, that's your fam.
That's another thing. We had a problem with locking the door at my old house. From the hood to that house that we lived in, we had a problem with remembering to lock the door. Because on the west side, you don't be locking your door. Like, who is it? First of all, you don't get to pull up into this random neighborhood and just start scoping out the place. Like, if you want to rob a house, that's what you got to do. You got to scope out, see who not home. You can't do that in the hood.
Especially like you just said, oh, I'm finna scope it out. Then somebody gonna scope you out.
Somebody's scoping you out.
Who is you?
Right, exactly.
You not from here.
And you know what I'm saying? Like 30% of them don't got jobs, so they finna be. They
definitely
finna,
outside.
They
You're
outside at 11
You're
a.m.
not lying.
They are outside at 1:30 p.m. Like at the times that people are they're at work. No, not these ones. They on welfare. they not at work.
This is their job.
You know what I'm saying?
Looking for a job.
They are neighborhood watch, and that's the thing too. We got the best neighborhood watch in the west
Definitely,
side.
bro.
The west side got the best neighborhood
Bro.
watch. This neighborhood should have watched them tow my car. They came over here and towed my car. I ain't never got my car towed on the west side.
No. Bro, I was asleep. Somebody was putting a sticker on my car in the driveway. Somebody, Nate, hey, put a sticker on your car. I got up and went outside. Stop playing with me, bro.
That's I miss that, man.
I'm not lying, bro.
I don't miss the drive-bys. I don't miss.
I don't miss the helicopters and the police sirens
right,
at night,
bro. I don't miss
random drive-bys, but I do miss the authenticity
people
of the
looking
west side.
out for you. People looking out for you. I have never in my life, since I moved from the west side, went across the street to ask for some ketchup or some sugar. Like, the west side is the only place that I feel like I could do it. Like, if I go right now, I feel like I'm begging. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna feel like a beggar. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the west side, it felt like it was a lookout. I asked for a whole cup. Give me 2 cups of sugar, and I feel like I'm okay asking for that.
Can I get some cereal?
Right.
West side so crazy. I babysat somebody baby while she went to work.
Right.
Still got paid.
Yes.
That's just how it is.
Yes.
Can you watch my baby? You got something to do? No. I give you $50. Cool.
All right, it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. my Urban League don't hit till next week. I need you to babysit today, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you don't know about the Urban League, bro. That's deep, bro.
I'm telling you, I really like my students don't understand. I'll be like, they be trying to like test my gangster. I'm like, y'all live in 2-story houses. Bro. Y'all are not from the hood. Don't test my gangster. I really know this stuff.
We all know why this is a topic, though. It's these people that is infatuated with the west side, the gang culture, the raps, the black women, all that. And then when they come over to the side, they don't like it. That's the reason. Like, we not having this conversation. Only time we have this conversation is if a black person act like a black, you being an N-word. Right. But other than that, we're not finna be complaining about the west side. Right. I be trying to tell DH, let's move back over there. It's cheap over there. Yeah, everything around there. I know everybody over there.
Yeah, man. And that's why I always say I wish we would just keep like hood stuff in the hood. Like, I wish we would keep hood conversations inside of the hood, bro. Because people outside of the hood don't understand why we do what we do, and when they start giving their opinions, then everybody got to argue and defend. Like, listen, there's really no reason to kill somebody. There's no reason to rob somebody. Like, so we're not justifying it, but we understand the environment so well. It's like, dude, like white people be out here being rapists. I'm sorry, rapists. Bro. White people be out here being rapists. They be out here being serial killers.
White people be out here being rapists, serial killers. They be stealing from their own insurance.
Right.
They
just stealing insurance fraud. They line on their taxes every single year without fail.
Very prejudiced.
Without fail. And we're not justifying that either, but also we're not being like, wow, these Caucasians are so ghetto. These Caucasians are so ghetto. You
Nobody's
know how many
saying
white folk
that.
got no line on their taxes every year? They be trying to get me to do it. They be like, listen, young bleed. Because I'm telling you, like, I'm cool with the white folks now. So they be trying to look out for me. I'm like, I don't want you to look out for me. Like, I want to not be in jail.
White people still, but the reason that like nobody care about it is because like they make a big commotion out of it. Like
Yep.
they I want to see your manager, and you know
Right.
what? Forget about it. Take
Right,
it.
exactly.
Take it.
Exactly.
But they know. Come on now.
And white people still, they read. Like, they be reading the terms and conditions.
Mm-hmm.
So they know.
No, they were like in California, you can steal up to like $900 before you
Yes.
get caught.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
know that.
They know that.
know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. They know how to follow it.
Yeah, no.
I had another point, but go ahead.
My biggest thing is like what makes me sad, what breaks my heart is that like this is the culture, but it really isn't our culture. I talked about this before. Like the black culture that we have is like kind of like a faux fake. Like we hobbled it together after we got free.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, we need the culture too. What is our culture? Well, I can't read. So can you read? I can't read. So I guess we gotta work with our hands. We gotta get big and strong. We got breeders, so now we're gonna be basketball players and what's the name. So it wasn't our natural state, like the stealing and all this other stuff. Like this is all because of like we had to hobble together some type of culture in order to keep us together, I guess.
So I think your point's true, but I want to just change some stuff with how you got there. Like when it comes to sports, so if you look at the base of our culture, it really does come from Africa. And with me being able to see those people in Africa, like I understood, like dang, like we really are our roots. Like sports is Africa. Like these white folks got that from us. Like you're not going to Europe. The only place that you'll find other than Africa where they are just playing sports is like in the Hispanic countries, like South America, which are the motherlands. Like South America and Africa, and then maybe some parts of like Greece, like they played soccer, a form of soccer.
Bro, the only sports white people had was killing each other, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Straight gladiators.
bro, for real, the Vikings.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
That's
It
the
was
only-
like,
bro.
We're in Africa, we're playing with like sticks. We're like, yeah, let's play sword.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, throw my stick in there. They were like, I want to murder somebody.
yeah.
Bring a lion out.
Ugh.
Run for the lion. Run for the lion.
I bet you I
Yeah.
could take 3 lions right now.
Yeah, but
Like, bro.
It was aggressive.
yeah,
like,
bro. So like even
relax.
in Africa, like they were just to watch those kids. They were begging me for my water, and you would imagine because what the news says about Africa, they were begging me so they could drink it.
Yeah.
It was like no, drink it and give me that bottle. I had some stuff to handle. They crumbled that bottle up, boy. They start kicking it like it's a soccer ball, and I'm talking going stupid. I'm talking like we had to break up fights because they're about to fight over a water bottle. Like it's just a bottle. It's a piece of plastic that you can exchange for literally probably 1 penny in America. 1 penny, and they are fighting over it. And like so, not to get off topic, but like that's where like our culture came from with sports, being fast. Like we're fast because of Africa. Like we didn't develop as quickly as the other countries. African countries didn't develop as quickly, so like we weren't lazy, bro. They be working out there.
And I also think
Same
too.
with music.
Also think too, like what you said, like we had to hobble our culture together. I don't think we did a bad job just by doing it in a short
Yeah,
amount of
not at
time.
all.
Like what we got from being released from slavery till now, what we got, I honestly think that we got the best.
Yeah.
And even it may be struggle culture.
I think we have the most influential. I don't know about the best.
The best, I still say the best.
Why are you saying not the best? Thomas want to hate on black people.
No.
I'm not hating on black people. This is just a little.
Well, 'cause-
like,
well,
we
okay,
kill ourselves, we be tripping like.
You probably talking about like
Yeah,
music,
but
like, I
the
don't know.
reason.
no,
but,
I feel
but
like you
my
probably
thing
thinking
is-
about like
I'm looking at the straight negative stuff.
Yeah,
I'll be
that's
honest
what I
with
feel
you.
like.
I'll be honest with you.
But I feel like we got way more than that.
Yeah, but I also feel like we are the hardest critiques of ourselves, which is what I hate though. Because your first thing is saying like, oh yeah, we be killing ourselves. So do white people.
Mm-hmm. They didn't have nothing at
Bro,
all.
bro.
They was taught to how to bathe.
My thing is which is a fact, and people be treating that as it's an opinion that Dr.
that's
Umar
true,
say,
bro,
and
no.
those
It's in the books if
Israelites.
you really
like
wanna
no,
go
it is
look.
a fact. Like those white people were not doing that stuff
in
before we
Europe.
found
That's
it.
how they got the plague.
Yeah.
They were dirty.
Yeah. So anyway, I feel like we are the only race that be looking at all of the stuff that we do bad first and foremost. We be looking at like, well, we kill our bro, like interracial killing or what is it? Racial whatever the thing is where you kill your own race. You know what I'm trying to say? When you be killing your own race, that is the most common way to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Why would you not kill black people? Like I ain't never got in an argument with a white person that I was like trying to like. Maybe I should strangle this person.
Yeah.
Only black people. Like you. Like I be wanting to strangle you. I never want to strangle no white boy. Like
Just an
Ryan.
example, guys.
Like Ryan. Like I never strangle Ryan. Like he's white. Like bro, just go away. Like it's just when within your own race is the only race that you would kill. It makes sense. So it's just stuff like that. And you're talking about like music. Have you heard of death metal?
Terrible.
They're literally talking about eating babies. Like literally, like Google like the popular death metal songs. That's what they're talking about. It's vulgar and they're
Like a lot of like
it's just
devil
art.
worship, a lot of.
But it's just art. But with us, it's like and I promise I'm not justifying whap whap whap. But like there's the same thing in white culture too.
Yeah, but I think the difference is it kind of seeps more into our everyday life more than like them talking about eating babies.
Okay.
And, like, death
No.
metal. Maybe.
But here's
no,
what
no. Because I ain't never really ran off on a plug and then sprayed them 3 times.
But I feel like you're also wrong because Cardi B, she don't even promote that, and City Girls don't even promote their music in their regular lives because they don't do that stuff. And on top of that,
Right.
Sexy Red, she don't even really promote all this stuff. That she's just rapping just to like cap rap. It's just
it's cap rap. So I'm gonna say like with white folks when it comes to music is that I think that we put so much emphasis on like, and I promise I don't want to sound like I'm justifying it. I just don't like that we're so harsh on
just
us.
compare. You don't gotta justify.
So
it.
like
Just compare.
we talk about like crack or not crack. What drugs do black people talk about?
Weed.
Lean.
Yeah, lean.
We talk about lean a lot. So you can literally equate lean to because it's alcohol abuse if you pour one down the sink. That's why we drank. He literally made a song about all of the reasons to get drunk that night. And that it was like number 1 for like the entire
so
year.
he made a song about reasons to get drunk.
To get drunk.
But then, like when Afro Man, because I got high, is a reason to smoke.
Yeah.
they probably.
It's a problem with it.
That's crazy.
And that's the point right there. I made the point that I wanted to make. I'm so smart. Don't get all quiet now, Thomas.
Nah, bro, I'm just asking questions. That's all I'm doing.
It's a podcast. You're supposed to respond.
No, I'm just thinking
It's
like
not an interview.
Yes, please.
He doesn't know how podcasts work.
I'm just trying
Yeah,
to figure
I just
we go
don't.
through this every week.
I just don't think like all our culture is negative. It got
Yeah.
some
It's
positive.
not all
We
negative.
we,
Our
we
food is
invented
fire.
we invented some stuff. We
invented a
created
lot
some
of stuff.
stuff. We built some stuff, and it's like the only thing that people can really look at as culture is gold teeth, braids and locks, and big booties, and like long nails, and like what else? Do-rags and sagging. When we got way more than that.
And hoop earrings.
And hoop earring, even though that's
and then
even though
poetic
that
justice
stuff
braids.
even though that stuff is, in my opinion, I feel like that's still peak black culture.
Listen, hoop earrings, poetic justice braids, and nails about this long. No, I don't like them like about this long.
That was the era when all
Listen,
black
with
people
that
was in
chocolate
love
skin,
with each other.
With that chocolate. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't fell into
Sorry, we
something.
love black people.
I love some black women. Like God took his time when he made the black woman.
I just wish black people wasn't aggressive. That's my only thing.
I think that I hate when I hear black people talk about that they don't like being around black people. It makes me so sad because I'd be like, all the points you made are true, but like I choose to deal with them. Like I'm at a predominantly black school with a predominantly black staff, and I see all that stuff you're saying I hate about black people because this and that. I'm like, we be doing that, but like I just hate that. It makes me so sad that I'm like they saw those factors and decided to give up.
I
on
just
us.
feel like it's all about who you are, because I got a lot of friends that gangbang and sell drugs and scam and do this, but when we were younger, me being my personality and showing them that they don't always have to be hard. Like we can joke and play around, and we can watch wrestling, we can watch anime, we can do this. Now that we're older, those are the same guys. They still do what they do, but like, let's say I want some weed, they giving it to me for free because of just because of how I mess with them.
They got the hookup with the plug.
Bro, I got so many hookups you don't even understand.
Yeah.
Just by me being cool Nate. If I would have switched up who I was,
Yeah.
you would understand. I probably would have been dead.
Yeah, I just think at the end of the day, people don't really know what goes down in the hood. Like at the end of the day, it's just a neighborhood. It's just an area, and we just live life differently.
It's just dirty.
And I just hate that, there's just so many stigmas around the fact that like this set of group might like rob people more, but this set of group is just robbing the government. Like this set of group just has tax evasion. And they're not getting caught for it, like because they're only getting a $400 fine for their tax evasion. When this set of group, they rob people, but like honestly, they only robbing the squares.
Can I ask
Like,
a question?
Go ahead.
What makes the hood the hood? Is it about what it looks like, or how the people act?
I think it's about the crime rate.
Because
honestly,
because the coast can be rebuilt. You can have malls near there. You can have Walmart right across the street, Starbucks, all that. Would that still be considered the hood? Or again, like places like Alaska, highest crime rate. Doesn't look like it, but they got the highest crime rate. So
Well, so also
I'm going off of like what do you think would be the hood of how does it look or how do the people act? Because I feel like it's just about the people these days. They're not. I feel like they're judging the hood about how it looks. It's grimy. It's dusty. It's dirty. It's the trenches. That's the hood. Whereas that could be the last thing that could be. I feel like it's how people act because people it's like a trend, or not a trend, like a rabbit hole of people in England. They're talking about, oh, I'm a gangbanger, I'm this and that, and their house look better than ours.
Bro, don't even get me started on London gangbangers, bro. I cannot take London gangbangers seriously. I could not because, good eye, Mike. Oh wait, that's Australian.
You'll get it.
They be like, "Hey blood, hey blood, rub me your pockets, blood."
Hey, bro, let me see your shoes. Man.
Let me see your shoes. Where you from, bro?
Run your pockets, bro. No,
And then they like pull out a knife.
bro, there's
I'm
a
just walk
video.
away.
This
Like,
dude said that they don't have guns really out there. They rob with knives.
yeah, they rob with knives.
You pull a knife out on me, I'm walking
I'm
away.
Nate, me and you think so similar sometimes, bro. If you
You
pull a
gonna
knife
have-
off on me, I'm just walking away.
You
Like,
don't have to show me why I'm getting robbed
Like-
with that knife, bro.
bro, you're going to have to prove it. I am going to test every ounce of your gangster. If you pull out it's a knife gonna be this big.
Come on,
It'd be like, what?
come on, yeah.
Got the gloves on.
Yeah, check the time. I'd be like, no thanks. And just start walking away. Like, there's no way I'm gonna entertain that.
Like literally, the hash slinging slasher is the biggest criminal out there.
But I think that is that the new for SpongeBob? I think that London is
Jack the Ripper. Right
I
there.
think that London is a prime example of people that are always going to make hoods wherever they go. We're going to need the hood because at the end of the day, they got out there, bro. They are in London, England. They are under the Queen, bro, and they know that there's nothing about them that's really hard, but they have to make it hard. They are choosing to, bro. You're getting a knife pulled out on you, and you're choosing to be around him. You're choosing to still argue and go back and forth. Let's fight, and then one of you guys end up stabbed. How you get stabbed? And you seen a knife? He threatened you with it first. You could have walked away.
I'm done.
What, to stand your ground for what?
You want my chain for a knife?
Like, dude,
Excuse me, you're gonna have to.
You're gonna have to come harder than that, bruh.
bruv.
Bruv. Bruh. But anyway, yeah, bro. I think at the end of the day,
See, this is why I didn't want to talk about it because I knew he was gonna take all day.
yeah. Well, what you want to talk about then?
No, I didn't want to talk about that topic because I just felt like we was just gonna just go in.
I mean, we could move on, dude.
No, I'm just saying. That's just
Okay, I'm just saying we can move on.
Damn,
If you want,
we can move on so bad, then move on.
we can move on, bro. We can talk about
Hey,
Thomas.
none of that- okay.
Let's talk about Thomas.
Beautiful.
Because he put this topic in here about squares, and I think that's just a perfect correlation.
Wow.
So when is like, when did y'all realize you were squares?
So I texted him this. He texted me on Saturday, March 9th at 7:40 p.m. The moment you realize you were a square, I quickly let him know. I'll set that topic out. I've never been a square.
Yeah.
So y'all can take that one.
No, let's keep it
Can
back.
I-
Let's bring it back to this. So
Yeah.
tell us about your social anxiety.
Sheesh.
That makes me a square.
And you got these Wrangler jeans on.
Right. Just work my jeans. These are Costco brand. They hold up very
I
well.
could tell.
Jeans from Costco.
They hold up very well.
I bet you like your jeans, they probably hold up well, but the moment you try to bend over and pick something up, rip this pants.
No, listen, and my butt crack stay in my butt crack stay in place in these jeans, so that's all that matters.
Okay.
Most jeans they don't do that.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
most jeans.
I got too much junk in the trunk.
When you try to change a tire.
I got too much junk in the trunk
try
to
to plumb
keep
the
that
tire.
booty
so what's
crack.
a square? Like
Somebody, what is a square?
Yeah.
Because I thought I was a square. I thought I was just like chilling. I was normal.
I think
Wait, you
somebody
don't think
like
you're
a
square?
At first I
You
didn't
know
think
what?
was.
I am
So-
I am a square. I am a square, and I'm
You're
not
not.
mad about it because
You're not.
here's why I say I am a
He
square.
wants to be like you.
No, listen. Here's why I say
He
I am a
admires-
square.
he tries to be
I'm
like
not the type of guy to always go out. I'm not the type of guy to always want to be seen. I'm not the type of guy to do anything dangerous when you want me to. I'm not that type. That's what I feel like a square is. Like,
Okay.
Wait.
Okay, I'm tired of waiting.
Wait, let me finish.
All right, finish then.
I feel like a square is enjoying your space. A square is not
Bro is
getting
describing a responsible adult.
a square.
A lot of these people is not
That is not a square.
That didn't. I guess that's what I've been told. Like, oh, like if I'm flirting with a girl and they'd be like, oh, if we were getting to a fight, what would you do? I'm gonna call the police. Oh, you a square. That's just how I view it. Now,
No.
a square. What is that? A nerd?
Who were you talking to that would have said that? Probably a prostitute.
Jeez, she probably was.
I'm not thinking about it.
I'm not thinking about it.
In the corner.
She was in the corner. The first thing she mentioned was roses.
Oh my
You
god.
stupid, bro. Okay, Mr. Square definition aficionado.
Okay, before we start this, Thomas, you gonna promise to not get offended?
What? Okay, sure.
Cause he started already. Okay, sure, just go. Whenever he gets
Doesn't
that
know,
tone,
bro. He know,
whenever
bro.
he gets that tone, I'm like,
Whole time, man.
he gonna be offended.
Anyways.
Bro is already offended because he's already upset about whatever happened before the podcast
Give it
started.
to me.
He's already upset whatever happened on this
Right,
phone
you
before the
haven't even
podcast
been
started.
talking all day.
He hasn't. But then bro, I'm telling you, I know Thomas so well that when he walked out that bathroom and I seen him, I was like, nah.
No, bro.
So he owes something.
Bro, I could tell when he was in the car. He was texting a lot. He was
owes
on his phone.
But he was on that phone.
He was on that phone.
But I thought he was gonna butt. But
All right,
also,
Thomas.
I thought he was gonna
All
let
right,
it go
Thomas,
because he was on the way.
I'm not saying I know you like the back of my hand, but here's clear-cut signs that a shift has changed. Because think about it, you were on your phone,
Yes.
but not like you were when we were coming back.
Yes.
So when we were coming back and you were on your phone, it just seemed like you saw something that you just didn't like. Right. Now, before then, you wasn't on your phone a lot. So to me, this is where I'm about to wrap it up. I feel like how I know you're upset is when you look at your phone and you just.
Well, I can't
That's
even,
how I-
I can't
that's
even
how I
describe
do.
how I know. I just be feeling it. So
Like
when
you could feel it, like you
So
got
when I
like
looked
a
at
vibe
him, when I
change.
looked at him, I looked at him in the car and I said, "Who you texting?"
Yeah.
And he wasn't answering me, so I was like, "Oh God, here we go." But in my mind, I'm thinking he was just upset because he forgot the mic. So I think he was just upset
Right.
off of that. So I was like, "Is he? Is what it is." And then when we got up and he came out that bathroom, he still had that same face, and I was like, "Oh nah,
Bro, it's
nah,
like-
we
it's
might
like-
as well go ahead, go
It's
home."
like coming to class every day and your teacher greets you guys
Right.
with love and fun and energy, and then one day you come in and it's a
Boom,
quiz.
pop quiz. You know, boy, you be knowing. I be like, he slept on the couch last night. He slept on the
What's
couch.
crazy is like this kind of makes me happy that y'all know me, but it kind of makes me sad because I'm not able to hide my emotions. But I did read some. I got overwhelmed. I did read some on that phone that I did not.
Tried to
receive.
lie to us. Why
Okay,
you lie
so
to
here's
us?
my question.
We are good friends.
Here's
You don't gotta
my
lie to us.
question. Did you think that you were hiding it
I just wasn't. I didn't think I was like
from me? From me, you know me and how well I know you. Did you think that like I really wasn't gonna notice?
I'm not gonna cap.
I just wasn't gonna
was
say
like-
nothing.
Like when you walked in and I said, "Oh, here go Thomas. He in the mood." I said it before we started. You thought like I was like, good. You were gonna say, "No, I'm good," and I was gonna be like, "Oh, he's good."
All right, what happened? Why you acting like a bitch?
I can't say it, but people's been doing too much on my phone.
It
Like
doesn't even
just
matter.
in that drive from the park to the house, like 3 things happened on my phone. I'm like, oh my god.
It doesn't even matter. He gets overwhelmed easily. Don't listen to him.
Well, at least we know, so now you can cheer up and stop acting like that.
No, that doesn't matter.
He don't care.
At least you know. You see, we know each other very well.
That's fine.
You go.
You need to go. Now I gotta high five your face.
Nah, you be like, get over it.
Now high five your butt.
all right. Let's get back. What you think, Thomas?
Bro saw one side in this
Hey,
entire
I saw you fiddling though.
in this
I saw you
entire
fiddling,
1 hour
though.
podcast. It's off the
Hey,
one
hey,
side.
hey, it's something. It's hey.
Give me that. My thing is that I'm watching him and I'm getting anxiety because he's like one move away from solving it so many times. He was one move
Yeah.
away and he just kept turning it the wrong way. And I'm like, this guy.
He probably just worried about
he's
the
not
one
getting
side.
it. But it's just the wrong color too. Anyway, why did I mention? Okay,
What is
so
this? What is
because
this
he's already mad, so now he's not gonna be able to joke with us.
I'm happy now.
Yeah, you go.
Oh, now you got one side. All right, so when I say you got to joke with us, you can't be like being offended.
I got you.
So back to being a square.
Okay.
Thomas is a square. And there are a billion scenarios that I could think
I don't
of
think so. I think-
that made me think of Thomas as a square. What you described as a square is a responsible adult.
I think Thomas is just lame, and that's not.
That's a square.
All right,
I'm not saying lame
I
like
didn't know
you're.
y'all was gonna hurt my feelings this bad.
Not,
Like,
I'm not saying you're like lame.
I thought I was ready. I got lame. I got square. I'm like, all right.
No, to me, lame is somebody that's like, oh, we finna go to that big roller coaster. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I'm too scared. You lame. We came here for no reason.
that's-
Backpack holder?
Thomas.
I'm not a backpack holder.
You're not a backpack holder, bro. Can we trademark that before we put this in public?
Because we have been saying it for a minute.
I invented that.
Backpack holder?
Yeah, I did. At Universal Studios.
Wait, I've been saying it before I met you though.
That
Backpack
ain't
holder?
true.
Like at Disneyland?
Please.
At Disneyland.
Please watch your cap.
I said bag holder. I'm like, bro, we need a bag holder. I was in.
Bro, I invented that.
We
Please.
took a trip to Disneyland. I was calling
When?
my friend Andre a bag holder.
In your
This was
senior year? Yeah, before that, we were saying it. We went to Six Flags before your senior year.
Did we?
I think so.
Yeah, whatever.
We had to because I was in 9th grade. What grade were you when I was in 9th grade? 11th.
I guess so.
Exactly. You got it from me. So get over it. Get over it right now. We were in Six Flags and then we were looking for what's her name?
Jessica? Was it Jessica?
Whatever her name was, Lindsay. Whatever it was.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay. Sorry.
bag holder.
Sorry.
Trademark.
Bag holder.
So we made that. What were we mentioning that for? Oh, yeah, you're not a bag holder, but that's because that's what you like doing. You like roller coasters. So you're not a bag holder in that. You're in
In
that.
that category. So what am I a bag holder in? Well, first, let's do this. What is a square? Define square.
Okay, yes, go for square.
To me,
first.
a square is somebody who is lame, somebody who ain't standing on business, somebody who really ain't about that life, somebody who ain't gonna be 10 toes down on the ground anytime it come. You know what I'm saying? Come around.
Dang.
You be spitting.
That's you. You're a square.
Oh, you're not spitting no more. All right. So
That's how I
what
feel.
scenario am I a bag holder?
You're a
Slash
bag holder.
square.
If it comes to somebody came and press us right now,
Okay.
you're a bag holder.
Definitely.
And okay. At least you know. Second scenario, you're a bag holder if security came and press us right now. Not even about to fight us. Just security came.
Yeah, you're not
You're a bag
standing
holder.
on business.
Definitely.
Matter of fact, when we got pulled over that one time, because you put on the wrong blinker.
No, I did put my blinker on. I was in the left lane, but I didn't see it was dark. But continue.
It was just like the way you acted. Like he was like, as soon as we got pulled over. Oh yeah, sir. I'm sorry, sir. It's
Put it out there.
It's all my fault. I'm a punk ass bitch. It's okay.
I'm sorry, sir. I'll zip your pants right now. I promise I'll get out the car.
I'll bend over right now, sir.
Yes, put his business out there because Thomas,
right, he was acting like
I want you to know.
but Thomas was like,
I want you to know.
It was just like a blinker. He was like acting like he had weed in the car.
I want you to know that I prayed for you to get pulled over.
That is crazy.
I prayed for you to get pulled over. I really did. Because the stuff that you would say to me about the police, and then whole time, bro was like, just in another conversation. So one conversation, he'd be like, yeah, the police aren't that bad. I'm not scared of the police. Blah, blah, blah. They protect us. They protect and serve you. It's a hard job. We're going to want to call them one day, and they're not going to be able to call them because you got to defund the police. We need them. We love them. I'll kiss them. And then in a different conversation, he's like, yeah, I just drive with my wallet on the front seat. And then I just make sure when I get pulled over, keep the hands on the steering wheel where they can see them and all this stuff and that. And I'm like, so this is the same person? You sure? Or whatever. And so we move on, and I'm like, he keeps talking about the police. I'm like, I need him to get pulled over. I prayed about it. I really did. I prayed to God. Genuine prayer. In Jesus' name, amen. Like, Lord, let this man get pulled over. I said, when he does get pulled over, like, keep him safe. Don't let him, have to get out the car or nothing like that, but let him experience it.
He definitely like had a Thomas moment. Like what you expect Thomas to do,
yes,
he did it.
Yes. So
that was it.
I love that.
I guess that's what a square is. What I expect you to do, you're gonna do it. I guess.
He is a square.
We love you though.
Dang, that's good. Thank you for stitching. How long ago was this?
This was like
it was like
when you had the studio.
It was like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Dang. Bro was still nervous over the police.
Anyways.
He know he was too. That's why you don't want to admit it.
The Bible says, what is love? Love does not remember wrongdoing. All right. That's what the Bible says. And you do it all the time.
I don't.
I mixed it up, but
I mixed it up.
I don't do that.
They bringing stuff from the past I just like don't do anymore. I'd be like, oh
that's
my
true.
gosh.
You probably don't act like
bringing
that.
up the past,
Bro.
Because that was peak Thomas.
Thank you.
The way he was acting,
you know what I'm saying?
That was peak Thomas.
peak
like
Thomas.
that was
the
ultra
best Thomas
instinct
to bully.
That was ultra instinct. You couldn't
Because I
tell
feel like
him
now
nothing.
I'm rubbing off on you too much, and it's not as much to bully about you. Like it's just not as good.
Right,
you
don't get offended
Yeah.
no more.
No, he gets offended.
I don't know. He hasn't got offended. I remember one time he got offended. He almost had to fight me.
When
We was at the park, and then I remember one time we was recording. I don't think you was there. Jeshurun, I think Sienna was there. Or you think you was there, but you probably was so busy. We was recording, bro.
No.
I was flaming him.
No, I was not there. I know exactly which one
I
you
was-
guys talking
I was
about,
flame-
because
I was-
Jeshurun called me after. He was like, I don't know what they were doing.
I was
think they
flaming,
about-
right? And I don't know what happened that day, but Thomas like turned around and he didn't even flame. Like, he didn't flame. He says he was just like talking about, "Wait, ain't you broke? Ain't you like
Yes, this was the day. I wasn't there.
He's like, wait a minute.
Called me.
He's like, where your job at? How much money you got in your bank? Ain't your mama dead?
My cousin called me. He was like, I don't know
Like,
what was
yo.
wrong with him, but I think they just went too far. Thomas was not having it.
Don't remember this.
Well, I remember it because
And
I had to get a phone call.
I was like, Thomas, bro, what you on, bro? And he was like, you know what? Like, what you trying to do? I was like, hold on. Oh, you big and
way I
bad
said
today,
that.
bro. Thomas, bro,
Yeah,
you was
there's
finna-
no way
finna
that he
squ-
said what you gotta do.
There
I
bro,
don't believe
Thomas,
I would
bro.
say
All right,
that.
maybe.
I don't believe that Thomas was
Bro,
really trying to square up.
he
You
didn't-
just
No way.
you went back to hood instincts. He was like, oh, it's time.
He-
So I took what's up in your pocket.
Okay. He possibly didn't say that, but Thomas was not backing down, and he, in my opinion, insinuated that he wanted to throw. He wanted to get in the grass. That's what I felt,
In your opinion, but that's because you think everybody trying to fight.
bro. No,
You be convinced I'm trying to fight you every time we link up.
no, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I just think you be hating.
You be
Fighting
trying to
is
fight.
different.
You be trying to fight.
No, earlier I said I was gonna beat you up because the way you were driving. No,
No,
Stop.
you said you were going to beat. Oh yeah, that is why you said you were going to beat me up. You saying a lot, so I just be forgetting which side was what.
I no stop. Bro.
Anyway.
I wasn't trying to do that.
What would we even say it?
Damn.
What was
What's
it,
a
bro?
square and then what's a lane or how is Thomas a bag holder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, I don't stand on business. I remember one time we were filming at Cheyenne or like across the street from Cheyenne, like at this like parking lot or something at this school.
yeah.
And the principal came over.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, my legs were shaking. And I was like, I don't know.
And
My
bro,
legs were
and
shaking.
then what makes me mad though, not to be on your head, but what bothered me in that situation is so Thomas, he was upset and he was like nervous or whatever the emotion was, and it caused him to be dismissive to the principal, and that escalated way more. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, I'm not about to take the principal's side and like get on Thomas, so I'm gonna just stand up for Thomas. I was like, Thomas just wasn't like so
wasn't
dismissive.
sharp. I was not
if,
sharp, bro.
if Thomas wasn't dismissive, like he probably wouldn't have been as bad. So I was like, low key, like Thomas was in the wrong, but like that's my dude. I'm not about to sit here and like get on Thomas' head in defense for the principal. So I'm like, I gotta stand on it. It's like when you know you're wrong in the argument, but you're so deep in, it's like, listen, let's just fight about it.
I feel like
we got to fight about it now.
I feel like Thomas would stand on business, but I feel like here's my opinion. I feel like he don't because like he just don't want to get hurt. Like
I don't think Thomas would stand on business.
I feel like he
That's
would.
true.
I feel like he would, but I feel like if it was up to Thomas and it was just like straight fists to fight, I think he would fight. But you don't know what somebody got. You don't know if they got a gun
So
or
what-
something like that. So I feel like he's gonna just go with the safe
So
route.
what situation do you think you would stand on business?
If I know I have power over this person,
That's not standing on business.
Like, that's
not what standing on business is.
I was with you,
if
bro.
knew-
I was
listen, though,
defending you,
If
bro.
I knew
Yeah,
I was
bro.
intellectually like smarter than this principal, I would have like not been too dismissive. But if I knew like I could like, sir, you're not even on property. I just didn't have the words for it. We're not even on the school property. We are across the street, bro. Leave us alone.
Mm-hmm.
If I had that in my head, I would, but I just wasn't intellectually sharp enough. So instead, I was just like, hey, you want to be the video? Want to be the video? Like being annoying. If I know I am like,
You did
smarter
not.
than
You're
you-
not picturing what actually happened.
I remember what happened. I was sitting there. I said like, you want to be the when you get in here? Want to get here? Y'all gotta leave. Y'all gotta leave. You were, like trying to show me your badge or something like that. You your walkie-talkie.
Yeah, because I said I knew they were going to bother us, so I kept my walkie-talkie on me. I was like, just in case they say that we shouldn't be here. Yes, I can be.
Yes, I
And I was waiting for the bit, but like the timing wasn't right, so I was just trying to show him. But I was like, nah, I need to wait so you can come be like, you can't be here. Trying to come close to me, I can be like, yes, I can. But the timing didn't happen. I didn't get to make the
Like
joke.
if I have,
I had to get too serious. I'm like, oh my god, I can't even make my joke.
Yeah. If I know like I have like I can be in the right if I like spin it, or if I know I'm in the right, then
But
I
we-
can like I'll
but-
try to stand on business.
But we were in the right. Though.
I couldn't find the words for it though because I just wanted to feel.
Yeah, he said he wasn't sharp.
But I feel like you did try to tell him though. That's what I recall.
But it's okay though if you wasn't sharp. Sometimes you just don't have those moments. I be doing that. Like sometimes, like somebody tell me something as big as I am, I fold. But then there be moments where I'm not. It's not that day to me talking to me crazy or messing with
Sometimes
me.
though, because I'm so witty, like I never am just gonna
That's
argue
true,
back
yeah,
and be like,
you
"Shut
ain't.
up." I'll be like, I'll be back with a line. When I stumble, I can't think of my line. I just be like, you win. I'm like, just beat me up. That's my thing. Like if I don't have a line, then you win. You can beat me up, stab me, shoot me, whatever. Like you won this entire one. I don't care what happened. If they come and smack my mama, if I don't got a line for it, I'll be like, nah, yo, you won.
Thanks.
Take her. I'll be like, you got it. You got this one. But don't next time. I didn't get enough rest. But if I'm a rest tomorrow, so if I see you tomorrow,
Bro, I
it's
remember
on.
one time I didn't stand on business because I didn't think the dude was gonna say nothing. The dude, we went to a store, me and Deja, and this dude walked past us. Well, Deja was like a little bit in front of me, and I was like looking for something. And the dude like looked behind her, and it was like I heard him. He was like, "Dang, she don't got no husband." Or no, he was like, "Dang, she got a husband because she had a ring on." So she goes to the next aisle, and I didn't think nothing of it. He goes to the next aisle. And then I can obviously this time see him staring. So I was like, man, why you looking at my girl, man? Like, what you want? He was like, man, I don't care about none of that. I just got off work. My feet hurt. All that. I don't care about none of that. Man, you better stop talking to me crazy. I was like, oh, okay.
He was like, I was not talking to you crazy, actually, sir.
I didn't know you like
Okay,
that.
I'm gonna tell you.
Want to look again?
I'm gonna tell you there's one type of person that I will fight. It's somebody that immediately gets loud in public because you have no dignity and nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that
Like,
tells me that even if you don't have something on you right now, you will go find it. You will go
was straight.
find
He was
something
on that.
to bring back right
And
now.
I wasn't scared, like, cause after a while, it kind of like it hits me fast. Like after like I think I'm about to fight, it hits me and I get a little nervous. But after a while, I start to get my groove and start to realize like who I am and what I can do.
So by this track record, like
right. Hold on, wait a minute.
I'm 14 too.
Right.
I can do this left, right, uppercut,
Right.
XY.
No, cause look,
Double move.
we was in the line and he was talking to security. I guess he knew him. He was like, "Man, I just got off work. And my fault talking, motherfucker talking about, why am I looking at this girlfriend? Man, I'm looking at, man, I can do whatever I want. And I'm in line, I'm like, all right, bro. I was like, man, now you doing too much, man. The situation been over. So I got my confidence at that point. At that point, I was like, all right, man, so we can step outside. It ain't nothing. And then at that point, we didn't do nothing. So I guess we both were scary. I don't know.
somebody. Okay, I want to know. Did you approach him like? When you said you looking at my girl, was it like you was pressing him?
Like I was like, man, stop looking at. I was like, why you looking at my girl? Like, and he was.
But like, was you obviously like on that? Like, bro, like chill. I'm on that. Is that how it came off, or did it come off as like
it probably
she's
did.
with somebody?
No, okay, it wasn't as with she was somebody for sure. I was on that.
Okay, so that's my thing. If I hit you with the like, hey, she with somebody, because I don't be pressing people. I'd be like, she with somebody, and you immediately like, I don't care if she with somebody. She fit me with me. I'm like, she is. She is. He don't got nothing to lose. That is the one type of person that I will not stand on business with. If I be like, who are you talking to like that? You're right.
I know.
You're right on that one, sir.
I know this too. A lot of people be like yelling to dictate what's gonna happen because that mic can work. But then I feel like a lot of people can't fight.
I feel like people, but I know the difference between somebody yelling to be loud. So like what you said is like you pressed him and then he got loud. That was him just trying to defend himself. He was like a little nervous, like, well, let me get loud, sir. I got off working. I'm old. You might not fight me. I have that old man strength. I was like, that's what that was. Right. But I think sometimes it's like if we're in the middle of this Payless and I say, sir, like, hey, you a little close as COVID 6 feet. Man, make me. Never mind. It ain't even COVID. I'm vaccinated. You can stay here. Because why are you? This Payless is 10 square feet big. And you're going to yell at me like that? Yeah, bro. Nah, sir. You got something in your truck and that's okay. I'm vaccinated. You can stay as close as you would like to, sir.
Yeah, bro.
That's the one type of person I wouldn't fight. Bag holder. If you were at the gym and you're with any female and a dude looks at your female and says, dang. You ain't gonna say nothing.
Dang.
I'll probably say relax.
Yeah, that's cool.
Bro, chill. Bro, relax.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
And then he gonna say, make me.
I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. How much you lifting? How much can you bench?
He gonna joke it off.
I'm benching you.
He gonna joke it off. He gonna be like, wow, talk about this on the podcast. He gonna like, he gonna try to tweet him back. He gonna try to come up with a witty comment.
Yeah. I feel like you telling him to relax is just good enough. Now, once it starts to get to what you gonna make, no, come on, let's go. Come on, baby.
We gotta leave.
You gonna leave?
Now, if she don't want to go, she already for the streets, and that's not for you. And go find somebody else that's for you. If she don't want to go,
that's the most embarrassing thing ever. I'm gonna feel like, why did I even defend you?
Because a real girl, she gonna be like, no, it's not worth it. Because Deasia do that a lot. If it was up to Deasia, I would be fighting a lot. But she,
that's what I was saying. You be telling me different.
No, she be like, no, like if it's both of us, if both of us is tripping, we're both gonna go to jail. So I feel like she has to be sane while I'm the one that's tripping. So she be like, no, it's not worth it. Like one time, this dude in the store, I didn't have my wallet, I left it, and I was like, dang. And it was like something that's like $3, and he was like, dang, you got $3? You broke. And I turned around. And he was like a little shrimp. I was finna really just. Then Deasia was like, no, it's okay. She was like, it's not even worth it. I was like, woo. If I was by myself, definitely would have put his ass between the chips and the soda.
Yourself, he would never say nothing.
I would have said anything. I would just.
No, he would have never said anything.
He probably would have. Because
I'm saying he would not have.
I looked at Deasia. I was like, can I hit him? She was like, no. I was like.
I 1000% guarantee he said that because he saw you with Deasia and he knew that she was gonna make you not fight him.
No, because that dude, I punched him later on in a couple days later.
Wait,
no, because
I didn't see this guy again.
I seen him 3 times after that. One time we went to Taco Bell. I swear, I'm gonna give you the whole spiel. Went to Taco Bell.
Which one? The one on MK?
The one that's near my house.
Okay.
And he had a golden retriever. You know I love dogs.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, look, that's a beautiful Goldie. And he was like, yeah, and it bites on command. And I was like,
oh, he owned that.
And I was like, no, look, I was like, wow, that's a cool little trick. I turned around. I was like, what did you mean by that thing?
He's like, wow, really cool. You want to show me? Yeah. Wait
a minute. So I came back. I was like, wait, what you mean by he bites on command? And the girl, she was like, he didn't mean anything by that. And I was like, no, like, what did you mean by bite on command? And he was like, you keep following me. It's going to be a problem. So I was like, okay. So I went out of the Taco Bell and I honestly, I did the most blackest thing you could do. I ain't about that. I'm from the West Side. I don't play about. I did.
I did that once.
I did. But I was so mad because it was like, bro, I moved from the west side to not deal with this.
Yeah.
That's why I was like mad. I was like,
and that's crazy, boy. You sure quick to bring it back up. I did it one time at McDonald's.
no, I don't really. But look, the third time I'm doing my security job. Like I said, I work right across the street from my house. I'm walking. He's like, oh, you that one dude? You that one dude? Oh, I told my drill sergeant on you. Yeah, next time that you in my face, it's gonna be a big problem. And I was like, man, shut up. I'm ignoring him. And he was like, yeah, that's right. You think you holy and all that stuff. Well, guess what? You messing with a real angel. So I kind of was like, all right. I was like, so you an angel, right? And I started to antagonize him. I started to ask him questions about the Bible and stuff. He wasn't answering them. I was like, oh, so you an angel, right? Do. And he was like, I'm just an angel. I'm all right. So obviously you on drugs. Then the next, I'm walking by, he says, that's why your girlfriend a bitch and she's scary. And then I was like, oh, okay. Boop, didn't say nothing. Punched his ass so hard he fell. Face started instantly bleeding. He running. I was like, oh, now we running. Now we scared.
Now you being a bully, Dave.
I was like, now, look, now I am being a bully. I was like, now we act like the victim because he's running around. He's like, help. I was like, oh, you screaming for help now, right? I'm security, so I can kind of like, I'm not saying I can bully him, but if I want him to, he can go. So I'm walking him all the way off the property. He's running, help me. But it's so funny because everybody around that plaza was like, yeah, he gives us problems, and I'm so glad somebody did something. So it was
is
like,
he military?
This dude was a crackhead.
So why did he say he's not a crackhead?
Hey, sometimes you gotta knock that.
So did he say what he was the angel of?
Bro, he just said, he's like, you messing with an angel.
I hear that a lot. My pastor was telling me a story about somebody who told me he was the angel of light. You know who the angel of light is? It's the devil. So bro was asking the question because he said he was an angel. He was an angel straight from heaven. And then when he got to the point saying like, no, I'm the angel of light, it was like, oh, I see this. Leave. But anyway.
My bad. I just like getting off topics. I like
that story.
Because you know what's funny about that? He may have been like a little shrimp. I never punched somebody that hard, bro. Never. And I thought, because to me, I thought I just gave him like a little, bro, his face from right here to down to his cheek was scratched. I'm like, I only hit you once.
That's crazy.
And I was like, well.
Bro, bruise easily. That's why you out.
So what, you stand on business or no?
Just depends.
What you stand on business?
I think you is, Thomas. I think
he not.
I know you, bro. You standing on some sort of business.
I think I've seen him in action way too many times. Think differently. I've only ever gotten loud and said I'm from the West Side one time when they was really trying to in McDonald's, and then I felt like they was finna jump me. The workers, like I'm like, why are all of y'all coming out of here? Like trying to make it seem like I'm this angry black man over some sauce, like over some sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really like, come on, dude, please step outside because at this point, like, it takes me a lot. Or it takes a lot for me to fight. Like, I really don't be fighting. Like, I really try my best to de-escalate it. But I feel like, bro, at this point, y'all are antagonizing me. Like, I am getting bullied. And I don't even mean getting bullied to the point where I can leave. Like, I am in here to eat my hot and spicy with my sweet and sour. And, like, I don't feel comfortable sitting right here just eating my sandwich because of the workers. We got to fight about it. We finna fight about it. Because why are y'all... I got them for the bus. I have to be here for the next 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all ain't about to make me feel like I got to look over my shoulder for the next 30 minutes until this bus gets here.
And they was tweaking over some
sandwich.
sauce?
Yeah, they was tweaking. And it just went... It got extra for no reason. It got extra. What I think though was the same location that I had been to with Shane, and I jumped over the counters. I don't know if we both did or if I did it. But we jumped over the counter to get the sauce because they were taking forever to bring it.
Oh yeah.
And then I think they had remembered that and was like ready when they come back.
Yeah, they was on
but
that mode.
I didn't come on that. And honestly, like I'm not even a fighter. Like I'm not the type to jump and steal the money. So for them to approach me like I was already like, nah, you stole from us before. You own it. You don't get no sauce. Just get the sandwich and go. Well, if y'all had a problem with me being here, I shouldn't have took my money. Like y'all wait until y'all took my money and then say no sauce. Like for real. I already bought it now. Like I already have a sandwich. I'm gonna eat a dry sandwich now.
No,
now y'all all of a sudden said no business. After I paid for the sandwich. Like why would I not get loud with you, bro? Like there's no way, bro. Give me that sweet sour so I can get up out of here. I might jump the counter again and like jump it again. We called the police. We already ready. Blah blah blah.
Oh my god.
Y'all really better like, and they coming out like ready. Like they was like, we knew he was gonna do this, guys. We knew he was gonna do this. I'm like, no. Now we gotta fight about it because y'all made it seem like I'm this crazy black man, like over some sauce. Like yeah, we did it, bro. I was 15. Like yeah, I jumped the counter. Ha ha ha. But like that was like 3 weeks ago. Like it really wasn't. It was like yesterday.
Y'all ever had a situation? Y'all ever had a situation where you and your like partner, like girlfriend, all like y'all both was finna basically go to jail? Like
Never.
never.
No.
Never.
No.
I've never. I don't think I've ever gotten loud with Maj. Like when I'm with her.
Like y'all both never tripped on somebody like
Together.
together.
Teamwork.
Like
Tag team.
it just so happened to be that day. They both had y'all both messed up.
Never. I don't know. I'm thinking of everywhere that it could have been. Nah. There's one time I think it would have escalated with the bus driver because she was acting like I'm inching up and I see her signs. I'm trying to get as fast as I can in front of the signs before she put the stop sign out. Stop sign was all the way out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm being paid like that. The stop sign came out and I stopped. And she opened that window. Blah, blah, blah. And she, to this day, every day, it's right here by the house. To this day, every single day, she opens that window ready to yell at somebody.
Jeez.
She yells at somebody every day. And I'm just thinking like, I am a teacher. Like, you don't think that I understand the need for safety of children? You don't know me. Is you treating me like this angry black man? Lady, you do not know me. I am on the way to be a teacher. Me and my girlfriend both work at schools. Like, I am not this dude that's just trying to speed through the sign. Like, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to inch, but you're not the police. Hop out on it. Hop out the car on it. I dare you. You are a 65-year-old white woman driving this bus. Please hop out on it. You are so bold behind that, but they're federally protected. You cannot get on that bus. That is bro, you are going to jail.
Yeah, you're going
jail.
straight.
And they know that. So please stop. And I think that was probably the closest that we got. But Maj just rolled the window up.
I think I had one.
And she the type to just look at somebody funny.
Yeah, she.
And then she'll like roll the window down and she'll be like, get him.
Middle finger.
And she just waits. She sits there while I get on them. And what? Can I roll up now? No, keep going.
There, mean
That's how
muggy,
she
bro.
is. But yeah.
I don't know. I know Thomas ain't going through nothing. But me and Deasia, we was trying to get some bottles.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
hey, you know what I'm saying? I be on that.
looking at. We was trying to get some bottles, and I think either she forgot her ID, right? Then so I'm grabbing it, just regular friend to buy. They asked for my ID. Okay, cool. Here. It was like, where's hers? I was like, why? Where's her ID? We have to ID her. Like, I'm like, no, you don't, because y'all never did it before. Y'all never did anything like that. We've been here plenty of times. Y'all never did both IDs. So they were like, sorry, we just didn't. We saw you. We didn't see you guys walk in together. All that stuff. We got to make sure both you guys are over the age. I'm like, I am. I'm like, I got my stuff right here. They like, no, like basically assuming that the age is underage.
So was this the entry or this was the purchase?
This was the purchase.
Oh no, that's crazy. I was gonna say the entry. If it's like a liquor store, I've seen them before. He hit your ID at the door. You can't come in.
You got to sometimes.
But like at the purchase,
like
is crazy.
They're asking for my ID. I'm like, all right, here, yeah, rip. Scan.
I'm the one buying.
And then it was like yours too, and we're like, what you mean? We've never done that. So they were assuming the age is underage, and we're like, no, we've been here before. And you know, it's funny. She was the manager was like, we've never done a thing like tobacco products and alcohol. We've never done like a one ID thing. It's two. And it's so funny. I called out the cash register quick. I was like, we was just here yesterday. She rung us up, never carded both of us. She didn't not even look.
You got her written up, boy.
Bro, so look. It's funny.
Got the pink slip.
It was funny. So at this point, we arguing. I'm like, all right, you're the manager. Show me the policy. You have to. I'm asking for your policy. Show me the policy. He's like, it's online. I was like, show me where it's at online. He was like, no, you can look it up yourself. I'm like, no, you're the manager. You're supposed to know the policy on serving alcohol. So show me the policy. He was like, no, I don't have to. It's all online. You can go look it up yourself. So he kept saying that. Me and Deasia, we yelling at this dude. We yelling. As soon as we leave, Deasia decides to literally knock over everything in the front. Like, I mean, she puts her hand out and she knocking lighters over, candy over. She just knocks the whole gift card thing stand over, and she was like, fuck y'all, bitch, and we left. I was like, Deasia.
and now they got y'all picture. Now y'all probably right at the door.
Why'd you do that?
Y'all right on the front door saying, smile. we see they got one of those at Pier 88 now, boy. I see that. I'm like, this is the most hood thing. I have never seen that anywhere outside of the hood. Because Pier 88, you know, they get into they got the dine and dash going down. They got all their pictures up. They got all that picture. Y'all been to that liquor store since?
Of course. It's Walgreens.
You tripping into Walgreens? Bro, can't never go back in there, get no Claritin, can't get no cough syrup no more, no nothing. We thinking this a ghetto
I'm thinking.
store.
I am thinking this is either Bell's Market, Lee's Discount Liquor. Like
Bro said we was.
this is Walgreens.
This is kind of a respectable establishment. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now that I'm thinking,
That whole story is just completely different now.
I'm thinking they ain't a run. Like I'm picturing this like, oh, this is a rundown.
Like whole time y'all really be selling to underage. Just today you got the cameras working, so you gotta really be. So I'm thinking this is that. Like low key, they sold to a 60-year-old last night.
Yeah.
Like low key. No, this is Walgreens.
This is Walgreens.
The policy probably was online.
Be so honest.
They probably said whole paid for it online.
But that policy is like, I guess it's
Show
like,
me the policy, nigga. You the manager.
He's like it's public. You Google.
Nigga, just go on Google, bro.
Like you Google alcohol policy WA and it autofills. It autofills Walgreens. Is the
But you
first thing.
want to know what's funny? Because he was like, that's a Nevada law, right? I was like, no, it's not. He's like, yes, it is when you're serving alcohol. I was like, all right, cool. Then tell me when I went to the bar and I asked him. They was like, yeah, it's a Nevada federal law. I was like, oh, well.
Oh, okay.
well, I
Well,
gotta apologize.
Well, we were in the wrong.
because they started knocking those receipts over.
It's just, see, they never scanned up both our IDs with anything containing over the age of 21 or 18.
That's
so
crazy.
that's funny.
Anyway.
Walgreens.
I don't even know what we were talking about.
We talking about Walgreens.
That's crazy.
We talking about cuckold.
So, and nothing that you're gonna stand on business for.
Now that I can think of right now, but
Tom is.
if it happens to come up, then
If somebody break into your house, you letting them break into your house?
I definitely got to stand on business with that one.
Nah, not yet. You don't got no gun yet.
I gotta grab my UK. Which
You
one,
don't got no
bruv?
gun?
Which one, bruv? No, no gun.
You don't want one, or you just don't?
Now he showed me a gun. The
burner.
The burner. Yeah, it's like a non-lethal thing. So it's like shoots like.
That's what
Oh.
I'm gonna get.
You should, yeah. I mean, if you want non-lethal, you should get rubber bullets.
It does have
It's
it's
the
rubber
burner.
bullets,
Oh, it's
metal
the burner.
bullets, and it has like the spray,
Oh, like the CO, like the CO, the CO2 type shits.
What is it?
The pellet guns. They like you hunt deer.
Oh, it's thicker than that. It might be. I don't know.
Pellet gun, no, pellet guns like close to the face with a full can of air, boy.
No, this is
Tearing you up.
It's a non-lethal pistol. Like it's causing damage. It's causing damage. And
Paintball,
then there's the
hurt.
it's the chemical agent. So where it
There you
hits you, and then it sprays the like pepper spray type material.
Gosh.
And then it'll blind you, burn your eyes, and then like you can't breathe.
Jeez, imagine fighting like somebody like Daredevil
You'd
or
be like,
Spider-Man, and you get hit with that.
Nah, bro.
I can't see.
Batman throwing smoke bomb at you.
It's Batman, yeah. So that's what I want. You know, my fear is just that something happens where, and I know this is so unrealistic, but I don't want something to go down and it was just a misunderstanding. Now bro's dead. Like bro is dead off of a misunderstanding. That's a big fear of mine. I'd rather it just be where, listen, like we can talk about this later. Like, let insurance handle it at that point. Like if you felt like you were really wrongly shot, then like let insurance pay for it. Not like you're dead and I have to hear about a funeral, because I don't know that anybody just deserves to just die. Even if you're running up, you deserve to be hurt. You deserve, you know what I'm saying? And if I got the heat, is you going. You're going. So I would just rather it not get to that point. I'd rather just get to the point where if I can just, detain you, then I'd rather do that.
Yeah, no. I would.
No, if it was up to me, you will be talking to the people that made us, which the man.
But wouldn't you rather though?
If it was like
If you really had the opportunity to just know, like looking back, like dang, I think I could have not killed that person.
I'm gonna be honest, it all like if I'm being real, I'm just gonna be honest. No, because you never know if they were trying to kill me.
But I'm saying that all of that, like, they still could have been, just think about it like this. If they were about to come and they were about to shoot at you, but before they could even lift their gun, the police came right behind them, and then they were on the ground in handcuffs. Doesn't that seem like a better outcome? They'd be like, nah, get off him. Let him stand back up. You know what I'm saying? Don't it seem like a better outcome to have been like, before he even broke the window, the police were right there with him in
That's a
handcuffs.
different scenario.
But I'm just saying, that's how in my mind I picture it. Like before I even could pull out the lethal weapon, the non-lethal was there.
Yeah, I feel like that's a different scenario. Like, what if you, like, the police can't come into like a good 20 minutes and you're by yourself and you got like a newborn baby, or you got
The non-lethal is still going to take him down, though. I'm sorry. The non-lethal is still going to take him
yeah,
down.
of course. But I'm saying, like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess you got to save a life.
You just want to kill him.
All right, y'all did.
They just trying to catch another body.
Another? Stop! I never caught one.
think.
No. Can't be.
I'm not implying that you did, bro. This is like the situation. I gotta bring it up. The situation when I was like, when you was talking about your check, and I was like, dang, they balling. He's like, stop. And he tried to get loud at me. I was like, bro, I'm trying to come at you. He's like, no, I know I'm balding. That's what this was. I never implied that you did. I'm just saying, like,
Thomas said he might, and I was like, no, I don't think so.
Wait, why is it not like, no, I've never killed anybody? Why is it like?
Cause
bro, got a story?
Cause I told y'all this story.
You should definitely not tell the story on this podcast.
I told y'all this story.
You should definitely not tell
I
the story on
hit
the podcast.
somebody.
No, you should not. You are continue to tell the story. I'm trying to help you out.
I know
It's not the
I know what you're
story.
talking about, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, he knows. So okay, that's it.
Oh yeah, no, I know the story too. I know the story. No, I was not implying that at all. But bro,
I wasn't
bro,
talking
got something
about
to
you.
Talk about.
Thomas said he might, and
Oh.
I was looked. I was like, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You are.
I don't think so.
Always in somebody's business, drinking the Kool-Aid.
Oh,
never
shut
know
up.
if they
I
got
didn't know
sugar
the
in it.
flavor.
Yeah, I
know
didn't say
the-
flavor. I said no, even know it got sugar in it. Look at you. You know the flavor, but you don't know if it got sugar in it. Shut up.
So are you square or not?
We went back to the square.
I think you're square. I think honestly, it's, my mic's in. I think it's okay to be a square for you. I think you gotta learn how to stand on business though.
I don't think you were square.
I think you're a square.
It's all right. I was thinking about taking a kickboxing class. Just kick some butt.
Yeah, he just.
Then that makes you more of a square.
No, kickboxing. If I take a class,
I want to learn. Well, I want to take boxing because I want to learn how to box.
I feel like, yeah,
Just give
to
up.
learn,
You're
but
twisting it the wrong way.
shut up.
I want to learn how to box, and then I will take a self-defense class, which will hopefully teach me how to make better choices in the event that I'm about to get assaulted or whatever. Like to avoid having to just fight. Like I don't want to just fight you. Like I want to know how to restrain you, like the police do.
I say, in my opinion, I think fighting classes are good, but I think it's good for defense. Like
That's was he listening?
I was trying to get this.
He couldn't have been listening. That's exactly what I just said. I said I want to take a defense class, so I'm just not gonna repeat it. But then also too, like in the scenario of like if I do have to kill somebody, like with the gun, I gotta shoot. Preferably not kill, but like shoot them with a lethal weapon. Like knowing how to call stuff out, so whenever the cameras get released, like it can be without reasonable doubt. Like this wasn't, he didn't kill him because he wanted to. He killed him because he had to. Watch X, Y, and Z. Like he said this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing the laws. Like you have to say it. Whatever it is you're saying. Like please stop. I am trying to blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Knowing what to call out in a situation.
Like the continuum of force or something like that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trust you though. You know about police officers. You know a lot about. You know you love them. Protect and serve.
They'll never shoot me.
Back the blue.
They'll shoot you.
I got these locks. So you're square.
Yeah.
This the end of the episode.
Yeah.